Ahoy mateys! Peter the Teach here, and welcome to this week's Google Classroom Tour video for week 2 for Chamber Orchestra. This is like the 5th time I recorded this video because things keep just going wrong or I'm missing something, so hopefully we get through it this time. Alright, so one of the new things this week is we have this social medias topic up here. So, for the YouTube channel with all of our tutorial videos, the Google Classroom Tours, you can go ahead and click this, and that'll take you there. Also, if you want to check out the Instagram page, Peter the Teach, I'll be posting music, school, I don't know, just other random activity kind of stuff up there, so you can check that out. And then we have this new random questions Google Hangout thing that I'm going to be starting. So, from 11 to 12 o'clock each day, Monday through Friday, not on the weekends, I'll be on here and you can stop by and say hi. Just ask questions or just hang out and talk to other people that are on. So that should be a cool thing that is starting up. Alright, some other things that have changed in our platform here is I kind of split up the resources sections. Now it's split up into etudes, sheet music, and videos. And it's all kind of underneath of this, but instead of it being one long list, now it's broken up. Alright, so let's check out what we're doing for week 2 here. So we're going to take a look at the orchestra assignments week 2. Click on that and open it in Google Docs. So the first thing you need to do is watch this Google Classroom Tour video. That way you know what's going on. That's important stuff. Alright, so the first assignment is you're going to watch the How Intervals Work video. So if we go to Remote Week 2 right here, I can look at the How Intervals Work video. Click on that, and it'll take me to YouTube and I can watch that. After that, you're going to work through the specific intervals lesson, and you're going to look, really for this time, you just need to look at the major intervals and the perfect intervals, because that's where you're going to be tested on for your music theory major intervals assignment, which is the last thing you're doing for the day. So for that, you can click here, and make sure you're completing, you only have to complete 10 questions. You don't have to do 150, you don't have to do 80, just 10. But you do need to get at least an 80% on those before you turn it in, please. And do not skip questions. Alrighty, where are we at here? Tuesday. Tuesday is a practice day. We're going to talk about that a little more in a second here. Wednesday, we're going to review the specific intervals lesson looking at minor intervals. So now you can go back to that specific intervals lesson here under Remote Week 2. And look more at the minor intervals part of that. And then you're going to complete the musictheory.net minor intervals assignment right here, which somebody already did. Good for you. And then same instructions for that. Make sure you're doing 10 problems, at least an 80%. Alright, and then Thursday is going to be another practice day, and we're also going to do a Google Hangout from 1 to 1:20 p.m. If you want to join us for that. And we're going to use the same link up here, the Random Questions Google Hangout link. So you can click that link and join in for that if you'd like. Alright, and then Friday there's no school. Awesome. Okay, performance expectations for the week. So whenever you're practicing, it's a really good idea to take a look at this practice routine docu that I created. And that is under resources here, daily practice routine. And at the top here, we kind of have this bigger picture kind of steps, so things like tuning, maybe doing some open string work, scales, etudes, your assigned music, and then kind of warm down with something fun. Whereas at the bottom, this is more your troubleshooting stuff and how to practice more efficiently and ways you can go about that. I'm not going to read through all of it because you can read it yourself, so I will leave that there for you guys. Alright, where are we at here now? So, for your performance stuff, the first thing you're doing this week for your scale, you're going to do the first octave of the All-State Audition scales. So all the All-State Audition stuff is underneath sheet music here. 2020 All-State Audition material. You can click on that. And if you scroll down, so violins, you guys are doing A major scale. So just one octave, so from A to A. Violas, you guys are doing D major. Cellos, you're doing D major. And then, that's basses. Basses, you're doing F major. Cellos, you are doing D major. Okay. Alright, back here. So that's the scale you're doing for this week. Then you're going to be working on excerpts from the All-State materials as well. So if we go back here, violins, you guys are working on the first three lines of the Beethoven 7th Symphony. And then everybody else, I mean, you can look at what you're working on. Violas, you're working on the Brahms Symphony. Cellos, Beethoven. Basses, the Mozart Symphony. Okay, so that's all in this document. You just have to scroll down. Alright, the other thing is we're going to continue with our etudes. So the etudes are all underneath the etudes topic now. Right here. So for cellos, you guys are doing the Deutscher. And you can scroll down until you start seeing notes. Alright, here we go. Etuden, Heft 1, Allegro. So you're doing lines 5 through 8 this week, up until that second to last measure there. And then everyone else, you can kind of follow your instructions and see what you're doing for your etudes. Alright, and then the fourth bullet point here is you can kind of practice other things you want. I'm not quite sure how music we're doing in class is going to work out, what's going to happen with that. But focus on the etudes and the all-state stuff and your scales for now. So when it comes to turning this in, you need to turn it into Flipgrid, and you don't need to turn it into both Flipgrid and Google Classroom, okay? If you're able to upload it to Flipgrid, just put it on Flipgrid. And I will release that link every Thursday evening for each week. That way you're actually practicing throughout the week and not just kind of like putting it out on Monday and not doing a very good job. Alright, if Flipgrid's not working, that's where you can go ahead and turn it into Google Classroom. Okay. And then I'll include more specific details about what should be included in that practicing, or what it should be in the video in the Flipgrid assignment link like I did last week for week 1 right here. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for this week and put that Flipgrid link up on Thursday. Alright, I believe that is everything for this week. Remember, read instructions, pay close attention to things. A lot of the details are here. I do my best not to leave anything out, so please watch the videos and follow the instructions. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and have a beautiful day.